Hey everyone, I am Follygon, and today we are asking the question, can anyone become an artist? If you like the 3D model that you see in this video, you can go ahead and download it for free by clicking the link in the top right hand corner of the screen or the link down in the description below. I always say that the only difference between a master artist and you is time. And I really believe that's true, that for a master artist to create something amazing, it's going to take a lot less time simply because they've already done all that hard work in the past. They've already put in all the practice and gained the experience. You could spend a month creating something that another artist could create in hours, simply because they have put in more time than you in the past. So what do we need to do? What are the ideas that we need to kind of understand to level up to that point as quickly as possible? You need to learn how to problem solve, not just how do I make this particular thing. Instead of asking, how do I draw a hand? How do I sculpt a face? How do I 3D model a mech? Instead, you should be asking, how will I solve this particular problem this time around? There are so many different ways to make absolutely anything inside of ZBrush. It's just a matter of figuring out how to do it with your toolset. You need the tools and knowledge space to be able to create essentially anything that you can imagine. I'm in the process right now of creating a ZBrush Quick Start Course with the objective and intent being to get you up and running as quickly as possible with this kind of toolset inside of ZBrush. So keep your eyes and ears open for that. I'm gonna have more information on that here in a few. So problem solving with what you already have. Now for a master artist, you could compare their toolset to having this just amazing workbench. And this workbench is just stocked to the brim with every tool you could ever want. And then you are sitting over in the corner and all you have is a hammer. And if all you have is a hammer, well then everything looks like a nail because that's all you have. So upgrading your tool set, your knowledge, and everything that you're able to work with is what's going to help get you to that next level. Then you will be able to see your problems not all as nails, but because you have the tools to tackle the job and the knowledge space to work with them, you will be able to see those problems as they truly are. So can anyone become an artist? Well, yes and no. I think in the end though, it comes all down to desire. And I think you can become whomever you want. But that is the key word there. I think you have to want. And of course, you can have the desire, but still not know how to get there. Your desire is the first step in a long, long journey. So how do you upgrade yourself? How do you level up your tool set after you've started this journey? Well, I believe it was Steve Jobs who first said, surround yourself with the best possible tool set available, the best possible equipment. And he was talking about physical equipment. But I also believe that you should surround yourself with the best possible equipment in a less traditional sense as well. Surround yourself and give yourself the best opportunity and possibility for success through education. Learn useful things like how to find good reference and how to actually use that good reference, how to see form and shape correctly. Stop sculpting with symbols or how you think something looks. I always say start sculpting what you know first and then what you see, and being confident enough to move forward quickly, but not confident in the wrong areas where you make a mistake and you're so overconfident that you layer more and more mistakes on top of that. So of course, anyone can become an artist, but it's a balancing act of time spent and hard work and growth, and it's all leading you towards some form of artistic proficiency. It's learning how to problem solve anything with what you already have, as well as investing in yourself and your tool set to get you where you want to go. It's no different than going to school to become a doctor. It takes time. Universities have a curriculum designed to take you from goose egg, 0 to 100. And that's because everyone starts at 0. And of course, art is no different. But for art and ZBrush, I believe that the path is a little less clear, and that is why I'm creating a ZBrush Quick Start course. I was once at 0 myself, and I sure as hell know what it's like to feel lost. But I also know what it feels like to have a desire to want to move forward and build into myself. Getting started with ZBrush is a slow, meandering process, and you have to dig through hours and hours of forums for the very first time just because you can't figure out why your 3D model is being duplicated all over the screen. And it's frustrating, and I understand, and don't even get me started on the user interface. We're gonna start with all the essentials. With this course, I'm going to give you my personal custom user interface so that you can work more quickly and more efficiently. I'm also going to give you all of my custom brushes, all of my custom materials, all the stuff that I use in my own personal work. I'm also going to give you a few extra treats like some exclusive sculpts that I'm not going to give away anywhere else, as well as a script that is used for turnaround images, and it's all automated for you. I'm giving you all these tools, brushes, 3D models, all this stuff, and I'm going to walk you through how to use it all. What I am not here to do though is waste your time. Time is the most valuable resource to me. The objective here is to get up and running as quickly as possible. We are not going to cover every single minute little detail of ZBrush. That would be absurd and take far too much time, far too much of my time and your valuable time as well. Like I said, there is a lot of crap to sift through, and guess what? I've already done it. I've already wasted all the time so that you don't have to. I just have a wealth of content and information here for you from someone that has been in that place and knows what it's like to want to get over that first hill and really get into ZBrush. If this sounds like something that you're interested in, I would love to hear from you in the comments below. It's a lot of content that I'm working on here. All the essentials to get you up and running as fast as possible in ZBrush. Make sure you check it out when it's ready. I wanted you guys to be as excited for it as I am. I know a lot of you have been asking for something similar to this, and I really believe that it's exactly what a lot of people need. I would have loved to have something exactly like this content when I was starting out, and that is the entire reason that I am making this. So can anyone become an artist? If you have the right path and the correct desire, absolutely yes. And with that, I just want to say thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Maybe got a little inspired. I hope you're as excited for this content as I am. And I will see you guys next time. Night and day,